Jerome Thompson, Jody Ambrewster wraps him up at the 45. It's another 1.5 yard pickup. 3rd down and 8. Clock ticking down. 48 seconds to play in the first quarter. This might be the last play of the quarter as Richardson goes wide left. Marty Golden flanked to the right side. Play action to Thompson. Mitchell to throw. Going deep. Incomplete. Overthrown. Marcus Stewart on the coverage. Intended for Sean Richardson. And the clock is stopped with 32 seconds to play. So we will have another play in the period. But Mitchell with a good arm. This is one difference from last year. Oakland with a good quarterback with a good arm. Last year, Joe Peebles, the quarterback, he had good speed and ran the option well, but didn't throw particularly well. But Mitchell with a strong arm. In fact, Mitchell did see some action last year as a backup quarterback. Garth Petrilli back to punt, back deep to receive. Sonny Warmoth and Clay Bueller. High kick. Bueller at his own 8. And is brought, still on his feet. Finally brought down at the 10. Bueller broke the tackle. First hit by Sean Richardson. Finally, it's Daniel Riggs who gets carred down at the 10. So Lebanon backed up deep in its own territory with 17 seconds to play in the first quarter. Lebanon leading 7-3. Blue Devils have managed to get chunks of yardage here and there going up the middle, but Juan A. Jennings, the difference right now, his 53-yard burst off right tackle. And that's right now the difference in the game, 7-3. Kevin Huddleston goes wide to the left. Cyrus Hancock in the slot to the left side. 3 seconds to, just does get it off before the end of the quarter. Juan A. Jennings gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a 1-yard pickup, and that's all as we've come to the end of the first quarter. See if we can get the Daniel Riggs on the stop, and that's it for the first quarter. Lebanon leading Oakland 7-3. We'll be back for the second period right after this. At their own 11, Jim Brindley. Play action to Jennings. He's going to throw. Gets it off complete to Rod Crutchfield. Brought down at the 16. Tackle made by Don Duplass and Anthony Mitchell. First pass completion of the night for the Devils, and that may be what Lebanon will have to settle for, those little short outs to the backs. Daniels and Golden figures to clamp down on the Lebanon wideouts. So 3rd down and 4. Just over 30 seconds into the second quarter. Clay Bueller split wide to the left. Richard Moscardelli, the tight end, to the right side. Warmoth may not play too much tight end tonight. Juan A. Jennings straight ahead. He'll be short of the first down. Picks up a couple. But a no-frills call there. And Anthony Mitchell, the last Patriot to get up, and that'll bring up 4th down and 2. DJ Daniels back to receive Brindley's kick. Oakland have received 1 punt and have received 1 kickoff, and both times they've had big run backs, and both times those run backs have been brought back by clipping calls. Kick is away, a line drive. Mitchell from midfield, he has blockers. Goes, now he reverses direction. This is what has caused the clipping calls. Slips past Warmoth's attempted tackle and is finally brought down at the 31, knocked out of bounds. Let's see, that's Chris O'Neill in the area. And also Reggie Corder. Still good position. And Mitchell, you can see him just dancing around. When he changes direction, that's what causes the clipping call sometimes, because the blocking scheme is set up to go one way and Daniels will go another. Daniels jitterbugged and finally went the original direction. But Oakland in good field position. First down at the just shy of the 31. This is Marty Golden. Golden from his wingback, from a wingback spot, and this is Richard Moscardelli who makes the tackle, but a good, about an 8-yard or about a 7-yard pickup. 2nd down and 3. The ball at the 25. Inside 10 minutes to play in the first half. 7-3 Lebanon, but Oakland walking up the walkway to the door and fixing to knock on it. Sean Richardson split wide to the right. Mitchell to the left side. Option out to Jerome Thompson and brought down Jonathan Haas and Cyrus Hancock. Haas caught him from behind and and Hancock laid a shoulder pad into Thompson. It's a loss back to the 30. 3rd down and 8. So the Lebanon secondary coming up on run support, and it pays off on the Oakland option. Mitchell lateraling it off to Thompson, and the Lebanon defense reading it perfectly, taking the pitch man. So 3rd down and 8. Mitchell to Thompson, bounces outside, and Moscardelli hauls him down at the 31. A loss of 1. It'll bring up 4th down and long, but this is Garth Petrilli territory. It could be a 49-yard field goal attempt. Petrilli on the field. He's going to attempt it. He hit a 53-yarder in the first quarter. Now Oakland showing an unbalanced line. Now they'll go back. They showed this last year, faked me out on an extra point attempt. The holder is Darren Knox. The ball at the 39, so it's a 49-yard attempt. And it's no good. Well short. That was Knox. I'm not sure if the snap was bad or not, but Knox put it down initially, picked it back up, and put it back down again, and that just messed up the timing completely. And Petrilli never had a chance.
The holder is Knox. That's one of these things that if you watch professional football, you think it always goes smoothly, but not. The holder, very critical. The snap was high.
The snap was a little bit high. But Knox got the ball down initially, but he didn't like the way he had it set on the tee, so he picked it up and put it back down again. Meanwhile, Petrilli had already started his motion, and that was all she wrote for that play. So Lebanon has it back at its 20, and Rod Crutchfield has it. He's in the clear. 1st down at the 36. Once he got past that initial line of scrimmage, there was no linebackers there. Finally chased down at the 37. So 1st down, Lebanon. Bueller comes in for Huddleston. 7:50 to play in the first quarter. This is a thriller thus far. 7-3. Lebanon on top. Bueller will go wide to the left. Cyrus Hancock on the left wing. Blue Devils out of the I formation. Play action to Jennings. Throw complete to Moscardelli, who slides down at the Oakland 47. So the Lebanon receivers tonight are holding on to the football. Last week against Stratford, there were 3 drops by Medley's count and 2 lost fumbles.
47-yard line of Oakland.
It was a low throw, and credit Crutchfield. He stayed in the block and was blocking off 2 Oakland Patriots to keep him off Brindley. So 1st and 10 at the Oakland 47. Bueller split wide to the left. Marcus Stewart now at wing back on the left side. Crutchfield and Jennings behind Brindley. This is Jennings, who's met at the line of scrimmage. Brought down, he might get a yard. Number 40 in on the stop, Dan Duplass. A 1-yard pickup, 2nd down and 9. This Oakland team defeating Lincoln County last week convincingly. 23-7. Of course, Lincoln County, we saw them. They had a great passing attack, but that passing attack could probably be shut down by Mr. Daniels and at the corner. Quick drop, swing to Brindley. Snaps back in. 1st down. Down at the 29. Dan Duplass with the tackle. May have saved the score, although I think there was another defender further back down. But still a good pickup. Lebanon not going deep. They're just taking those little short out patterns. So Bueller took that one, just went inside off the end and gets the 1st down at the 29. Kevin Huddleston, wide left. Mark Skeen, the tight end to the right side. Pitch, Juan-A Jennings, right side. May have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Steve McClanahan on the stop. So 2nd down and 10 for the Blue Devils. Skeen comes out. Moscardelli back in at tight end. 5:40 to play in the first half. 7-3 Lebanon. And a timeout has been called by Lebanon, so Lebanon burns its first timeout. Oakland has used one. We have 5:36 to play in the first quarter. Invite you to stay tuned at halftime. We'll have a look at both Oakland band, if they're here. I believe they are. I do see a few instruments sitting in the stands, and their flag corps is here. And, of course, part of the Lebanon performance as well. Then following this game is Friendship Christian's homecoming activity prior to their game with Gordonsville that you'll see. So figure Mark Medley and a couple of his assistants will be interested in checking that game out. And then tonight at 9 o'clock, the Mike Ditka Show. The Chicago Bears, losers of 2 in a row. And if Ditka's post-game press conference on Sunday is any indication, this could be an interesting show tonight. Followed by Redskins Weekly at 9:30. The Skins at 3-3, trying to get going in the NFC East. So 7-3 Lebanon on a frigid night in Lebanon, but there isn't much wind. The sky is clear just before sundown, and the fans are bundled up. So second down and 10 from the 29. Jim Brindley barking the signals. The wingback trap, Cyrus Hancock hurdles one man, or tried to. I don't think he, I believe it was still McClanahan who got enough of Hancock's foot to bring him down just shy of the 25. So third down and 6. Marcus Stewart in with the play from Mark Medley as Cyrus Hancock takes his leave. Clay Bueller wide to the left. Stewart winged on the left side. Moscardelli, the tight end, to the right. Crutchfield and Jennings behind Brindley. This is Jennings. Breaks a tackle. First down at the 10. Marty Golden, number 9, with a stop. So credit Lebanon's offensive line. They've done the job all year, opening up holes for the Lebanon running backs. And now they'll mark it just inside the 11, so it won't be first and go. It'll be first and 10. Lebanon can get a first down inside the 1 without a touchdown. Kevin Huddleston wide left on first and 10. 4:39 to play, first half, 7-3 Blue Devils. Crutchfield straight ahead, may have gotten inside the 10. Anthony Mitchell, one of several Patriots there for the stop. So a 1-yard pickup, second down and 9. Clay Bueller comes in for Huddleston. Bueller with the play. Bueller wide left on second and 9. Moscardelli at tight end to the right. Cyrus Hancock on the left wing with Jennings and Crutchfield behind Brindley. This is Jennings, the tailback, to the 6. He's tripped up. I think someone along the line tripped him up, and Jennings just dove for the 6. So it'll bring up a fourth down and 5. So maybe fourth and 6. The ball just inside the 7. They have to get it to the 1, inside the 1 for the first down. They don't have to score a touchdown to get the first. And it looks like Lebanon is going to go for it. This is third down. Third down and 7. Clay Bueller wide to the left. Marcus Stewart on the left wing. Lebanon out of the I formation, and Brindley draws them offside. 77 charged across the line. Charles Treese, and just knocked Brindley back, and some of the Lebanon fans upset at that. This is something Brindley has done so well. I don't know if this will be enough for the first down, however. If it's just a 5, and in this case, it'll just be half the distance to the goal line, but it will make it third and short, and that way, if it is a fourth down play, Medley would be more inclined to go for it rather than try to settle for the field goal. But Treese was faked out, and most people jump and maybe get as far as the opposing line, but Treese went all the way to Brindley and knocked him back, thus incurring the wrath of the Lebanon faithful on the near side. So third down and about 2. The ball at the 3. Brindley Juan A. Jennings off right tackle to the 1. Second effort, he's into the end zone, but the official's not buying it. And I don't even think it's a first down. It looks like he'll be down at the 2. So 4th down and about 1.5. The ball at the 2. And Lebanon has not tried a field goal all year. They're not going to now, although a year ago I think they probably would have. The Lebanon players and Raymond Lassiter exhorting the Blue Devil fans to get on the feet. Brindley off right guard. I don't know. I think he's short. It's going to be close. I'm trying to see who got Brindley. Anthony Mitchell is giving credit. The Oakland announcers next to me don't like the call. This could be very close. It's inside the 1. The officials are going to bring the chains out to measure. Of course, this is a bad angle to really see it from, this press box. But you see as good a view as you possibly can from our angle.